Hello and welcome to episode 16 of Unemployed to Unstoppable. It's Cup quarter-final day, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. Welcome back. So it's not been that long since you were last with us. Obviously in the last episode we had a 3-1 home win against Cure and a cup win against Moore, which set up this quarter-final we've got in today's episode. In the game since you were gone, we had a 2-1 loss to Vassas. Halmar getting a late winner in what was pretty much one-sided game. Vassas pretty much dominated us off the park for a large portion of the game. We managed to get back to winning ways, so we got an away win at Honved 2-1. Zahari and an own goal sealing as the victory. And then we got a 4-2 victory against Kisvada. We were actually 4-0 up in that game. Let them back in it towards the end. So we got Corbu. Jurgens got back on the score sheet. I think it was his first goal in a very long time. Pinter and then Bent Bardos. And then just before, we managed to beat Vahava 2-0 away. Corbu and Kasongvai were the goals. They were currently in second when we played them, so it was a real top of the table clash, which put us in a good position. However, we unfortunately followed that up with a 1-0 away loss at MTK. Again, it was quite a weak performance. No dreadful players. I mean, Simmert's not particularly good at 6.2. We just didn't have any real clear-cut chances. So what that meant for us in terms of the league, currently in second, still close for that European spot. We're well clear of fifth now, so 11 points clear. Not too many games to go, so I'd like to think we're going to get the top 4 position, which we crave. However, we're also quite far off top spot now, Ferencváros, so we're 7 points behind. I know we do have to play them again towards the end of the season, but that would mean we'd have to be within touching distance. So depending on how today's episode goes, hopefully we can set up a semi-final. The semi-final draw's been made, so I think we would be playing Ujpest potentially in the next round. I don't know if it's got it on in here. So yeah, if we manage to get through, we'll be playing. Well, it's Zolnok or Kisvada, so quite a favourable draw. We've avoided Ferencváros, so hopefully we can get away with that one. And then we'll have a home game against Keksmeti to potentially see if we're going to be able to push for a late league challenge or just cement our place in the European spots, or whether we're going to be looking over our shoulder again towards MTK, who've caught up some ground with us in the last game they played. So what I'll do is I'll click us through. I'll get us ready for the cup game. That's the important one. That's the one that's going to hopefully put us closer towards a trophy. I mean, look at Ferencváros in terms of the league victories they've had, and I think they're the current cup holders as well, which really puts the icing on the cake for them. But yeah, I'll stop waffling. I'll get through to the game and we'll see if we can put our name in that for the semi-final. Welcome back. So we've got a bit of a patchwork quilt of a team today. So we've got Sentic in goals, the back four of Bardos, Toth, Sexardi and Zahari. Zahari filling in at right back because we've got a suspension for Simmert, and Nagy is out injured still. So not the best or not the ideal back four, but that's what we've got. Midfield three of Bate, Kasongvai and Kastorka. Again, we've got a youth player playing up there who's not even really got one star for us yet. However, it's just all hands to the pump at the minute. We've got Kasonkas available to come on, but he's kind of unfit at the minute. Valakari needs a rest. Jurgens needs a rest. Kovac, Sarantevia, they need a rest. I mean, we could bring Bentsve on and push one of the other midfielders further forward, but they're all quite defensively minded. So I think we'll start with Kasorka up there, see if he can get on and see how he gets on. And then front three of Corbu, Pinter and Halmai, which isn't that bad. I mean, Halmai's not ideal, but it's better than some of the options we could have done when we were playing around with it. What we'll do is we'll let the game settle. We'll see how the youngsters getting on, and we will make changes appropriately. What's important is we stay in the game as a minimum, but ideally we put our stamp on it. We've got the home advantage. We have beat Gior recently, so hopefully we can carry that form in and get another victory against them as Corbu pushes down the left-hand side, swings the ball into the front. Pinter with a good chance early on, but he's unable to finish it. One of our top players, I would have thought he would have been able to bury that, but unfortunately not. Throwing down the left-hand side with Bardos to Corbu again, linking well. All the way back to Toth, Songai, Sexardi steps forward and puts it back into Pinter. Zahari feeds him down the right hand side in. It goes to Halmai. I think it's going to get checked for offside, is it? No, it looks like it's going to stand. So Halmai standing up front. He's managed to get the goal. Sexardi coming forward well. Good little interchange with Zahari and Pinter. And he manages to just cut it across for Halmai for a bit of a tap in. So far so good, 13 minutes in. It's not going bad. Kastorka's not dropped any clangers yet. Settling in well, and this exposure to him will help his development as well as we move on to next season. We'll probably feed him in as a squad player. I think he came through last season's youth products. We'll have to go back and check. As Bardos down the left hand side again swings it over. Pinter doesn't get the header on it. It's a counter attack from Gior now. Out to the edge of the box. I mean, he looked off to me there. Yeah, flags up. I think he looked miles off from where I was standing. I am biased, obviously, but yeah, goals disallowed. See it here now where the lines come out, and yeah, he's an absolute country mile offside. So I don't know what they were thinking there, checking that one. It's past the half-hour mark again. XG looking in our favour. Don't really need to make any changes as of yet, as Toth brings the ball out the back to Bardos. I'm not sure it's time for Olays yet from the crowd. Need to win that back. Songvai drives forward, plays it into Halmai. He gets his second. It's going to be checked for offside. I mean, I'll be honest, he did look a little bit offside on first glance. Yeah. We'll just see it now. Pixel perfect offside. I mean, that's pretty close. I think when the rules change and it goes to daylight, them goals you're going to see far more often. As we just creep in towards half time, 1-0 up. Is it 1-0 up? It's not. Late corner in injury time. It pinged about in there. Someone's missed an interception and we've paid the price for it. Let's just watch it again. The initial header comes in, it's saved. They just first to the rebound. Halmai missed it. And unfortunately that's put us into the dressing room at 1-1. Dominated possession so far. Let's just see Kastorka's. He's not playing terrible. I wonder if we could just swap it round a little bit though, as Pinter delivers in a corner. Initially cleared Colbert at the edge of the box with an absolute rasper, but it's gone past the post. An hour in then, looking to maybe make some changes. I think Kastorka's got to come off. Get Valakari on there. Just see how that settles for half an hour. I think he's got legs in it for that. Yeah, Pinter's tired now. What we'll do is we'll drop Pinter for Jurgens, and then Jurgens and Halmai can interchange. I'll give chance of Jurgens to maybe get in and pop as a goal. He did score one recently. He's due one. Well, he's been due one all season, isn't he? if we're honest. It's Gior with a corner. Bumba set to swing one in. Initially cleared. I don't like these ones that ping around at the edge of the box. I need to win that back and break. The ball's come right back deep. Oh, Sexardi's missed the interception. He's passed it straight to them. And this is going to be a devastating blow to the cup push. I can see it's just drifting out now. I mean, there's a lot of tired legs out there. I can't see us getting one. Are we going to get one more chance in injury time? I don't think it's going to come. It looks like it's a chance for them, not us. Although Halmai's got a chance to break. It goes to Jurgens. Holds it up to Kasonka. Halmai down the right hand side. Have we got last legs in it? Into Kasonka. Can he find that killer ball into Bate? No, we've given it away, and it looks like they're going to break for what could be a 3-1 victory. Bumba puts it across, and yeah, left ourselves exposed. Possibly a game too far. I think I'm going to have to chalk it down to a missed opportunity. I actually thought we would beat Gior, and this is a bit of pill to swallow. We had a favourable draw for the next round, and I think we've really got to chalk that up to a missed opportunity. Really not happy with that, because I think who would we have had? We would have had Kisvada, but I would have liked us to get a chance in the semi-final. A little bit of A little bit of an opportunity wasted there. I'll click through. I'll get ready for the league game. Hopefully this isn't the episode that dumps us out both at the same time. We need to regroup. We need to put in a better performance, and we need to keep our challenge at the top of the table going. Welcome back. So from one missed opportunity to another potential opportunity, first and second. So for Harver and Ferencváros, they've just drawn 2-2 in the league, which gives us an opportunity to make some ground on them. So starting lineup for this home game against Kexmeti, we've got Sentic in goals, back four of Bardos, Kasongvai, Sexadi and Simut. Kasongvai coming in there, we're going to see what it's like playing with a deep midfielder at centre back. He can play there, he's quite competent. Midfield three of Bate, Kasonka and Valakari, and then a front three of Corbu, Pinter and Jurgens back from injury, which is a slightly stronger team than we had in the last game. We are starting to see players come back, and hopefully we can pick up just that little bit of form from the end. Opportunities in terms of missing out on the cup, it's still cheesing me off a little bit. We missed that. Because Ferencváros is still in it, potentially we could use or capitalise on the extra fitness between games that they might not have, especially when we've got to play them again before the end of the season. If we can get that points deficit down to 2 or 3 points, we might be able to make a late challenge for the title. As Valakari breaks through, and he scored 4 in his first 4 games, but he's gone a bit quiet since then. Bardos with a through down the left-hand side, Valakari back to Kasongvai. I mean, that's a loose pass by Bate into the middle, and it's like last season all over again. Loose passes really costing us. I mean, that's in the middle of nowhere. And then one through ball past our 2 centre halves. Sentic, no chance really. 5 minutes into the game, we're taking this opportunity firmly by the scruff of the neck and throwing it clean away. So yeah, we need a well-placed rocket up somebody's arse here, because we can't carry on like this. Shout a bit of encouragement, try and get us back in the game. It's really weird with the XG we've had, because some games we have loads. I mean, we've seen it as high as 3.9, and then other games like this we just seem to go off the boil, and I can't quite put my finger on what's doing it. As another chance goes off the crossbar, we managed to just squeeze it away past the half-hour mark. Again, Kasongvai picks up the ball at the back, and I thought he'd give us a bit more of a passing way out. Bate goes, what is 2-0 down. I'm going to swap Bate and Kasonga, because I think Bate's just playing too many misplaced passes, and maybe if we swap the roles we might have a little bit more joy. We are going to proceed with that change and hopefully get highlights straight away. Corbu cuts forward. He's got a little bit of a mazy run in. He goes to the box, cuts it back. That looked like it might have been a penalty there. Kasonka, quick change gets us back in it early doors. If we can get level by half time, I fancy our chances, but we're going to need another goal. I mean, Pinter tripped there. Kasonka to the edge of the box, and like he did so many times last season, he just placed it calmly into the bottom corner to put us back in the game. We need to carry this form on going into half time now. Chance for KTE. Needs to win the ball back off from high and break. But at the minute we're not quite getting tight in at the tackle. There we go, Corbu's got it back. Kasonga with Bardos down the left hand side. Corbu again on a mazy run. Plays into Valakari. Bate now. Again, he's having a bit of a stinker if I'm honest. Kasonga correct to Simut trying down the right hand side. Valakari has a crack with his left foot, but it goes just over the bar as we drift into half time. It's Bate for Vea, so it seems like a sensible change to me. Fire a rocket up them, get them out for the second half. Simut with an early corner. Gets another chance. In it goes to Corbu. He tucks in the back of the net to put it 2-2. So we're back on level pegging. We're certainly doing it the hard way if we're going to do it at all. I mean, initially cleared. Pinter puts it back out to Simut. He cuts to the byline. Into Corbu, and he's got to tap in again. What we want to do is get control of the game and get our noses in front, because we've not been in front yet. Shout a little bit of encouragement. Try and get some heads up, because we're playing very passive at the minute. got the better of the XG, starting to create a few more chances. We just need one that really counts. There's 20 minutes to go. Toth comes on at left back. Corbu for Halmai. Again, we just need one of these chances to go in the last 10 minutes. Draw's not the end of the world, but a win would really put us in a much stronger position. But I mean, it looks like it's going to drift out. 3 minutes to go. No late winner. And it looks like it's an episode of missed opportunities, both in the cup and in the league. I mean, with the momentum, I agree with what he's saying there. We should have won it. Let's have a quick look at the league table. So we're in third, equal with second. Still 7 points off first, so it's not beyond the realms of possibility, but realistically, I think it's beyond us. I mean, we're 11 points clear of fifth. If we just have a quick peek at how many games left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we win 4 of them, 3 or 4 of them, we've probably got it. So what I'll do is I'll bring us back for Ferencvaros and ZTE. Well, I'll bring us back for Ferencvaros if we've got a chance of winning the league. If not, I'll just bring us back for ZTE and we'll do the end of season awards. But once again, thanks for watching. It's just one of them episodes. It could have been glorious. We could have been in a cup semi-final and challenging right at the top of the league. It wasn't to be. Form hit bad at the wrong time. A few bits of injuries, bits of suspensions, and it's all come a cropper at the end. The wheels have come off the cart. So we'll plod on, we'll regroup, we'll persevere, and I'll see you again next episode for the season finale. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.